guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Remember what I'm going to tell you? This round I'm going to share with you my experience before you learn the lesson. Of course, get the experience first. Listen to somebody's experience is better than you go through the lesson yourself, am I right? Okay, so last video I was talking about hopping around to learn different strategy from the mentor out there. But again, now part 2, I'm going to talk about hopping around the strategy. Okay, so before I start off with this, I'm going to throw you a very harsh true facts. It's going to hurt, it's going to cry, it's going to be very, very painful. Alright, 95% of Forex trader are loser. We did not make profit. We don't make profit from there, but we make a lot of losses. Am I right? So what's the reason of making all these losses? Wow, that's a pain. It's so painful to talk about losses. Well, what to do? If we want result like this, flowing behind me right now, if you can see, then definitely you have to go through the losses. But when we are going through the losses, what did we do to make losses? Instead of making profit, we make plenty of losses. We burst our pot, we don't make anything, finally we give up. Many of them give up, am I right? But there are still plenty of us still here to fight on. Yes, I agree. So what did we do to achieve losses? Please listen carefully. I said, what did we do to achieve losses? Well, in the past, apart from hopping from school 1, 2, 3 or A, B, C all the way to Z to learn different strategy like I mentioned in the last video, now when we come in, we are equipped with all the knowledges inside us. Okay, so now, but how come we still make losses? The point here is that when we learn something, there's a strategy. For example, we are trading on price action. Okay, let's say we are trading on price action. Okay, when we are trading happily, we are making some profits, you know. Okay, then out of nowhere, then we go around YouTube, Google, and we are looking around, and then we realize, hey, somebody was talking about moving average, you know, some butterfly pattern. I don't know if you heard before. Okay, so hey, I think I should try that. Okay, then I tried that. Okay, while trying, you are making some losses, but it's okay. But I see people are making money from there. Okay, so I'm trying. I want to be so perseverance. Okay, I persevere on to learn this so-called butterfly. All right. Okay, so now down the road, 6 months later, you master it and you get the hang of it, and you are okay. That's good. All right, now I got 2 skills. Okay, so good. And now then I go on and searching. Oh, that's like my previous video say, I learn the more I learn, the more profits I will get. Well, that is not true at all. Okay, that's not true at all. Because one thing, whenever you are learning new skill, you are back to zero. Okay, so when you are back to zero, many of us wouldn't want to use demo to try. Even you use demo to try, the demo back testing, and when you are practicing, trust me, it will not go more than 1 month. Within 1 month, you will start using your live account to start to trade on your new skill. So on this new skill, with this new skill when you're trading your live account, do you think you are very firm enough to grab profits from there? Most of the time it's not, am I right? So from A, when I learn something, and then I hop to B and I hop to C strategy, then in the end, I realized that no, I cannot make it. In the end, I think A is still good. So when I come back to A, but do you know that our memory is so strong that you still remember bit and pieces of B and bit and pieces of C all the way to Z, and then you come back here, you get yourself confused. because I was so confused. This is how I felt, okay, and that is what I've been through. So in the end, yes, I learned so many, okay, then finally I told myself, which one is the best for me, okay, then finally I go and test. I go and back test, not the system, but myself, okay. I back test on myself. I tried. I really take a very long time to try. If you want to find one good formula for yourself, stick with it and make sure you spend enough time. All right. So I trade my time in search of a good formula, okay, for myself. All right. Every formula is good, like I mentioned before, but which is the most suitable one for me? So each of the trading strategy, okay, I tested out 100 trade. Then I compare which of the strategy I can achieve the highest ratio. Okay, so after months and months of back testing on myself from all the strategies, okay, so let's say strategy A, I traded 100. Strategy B, I go for 100 trades. Strategy C, I go for 100 trades. Then I compare. For the 3 months later, I compare A, B, C. Okay, for example, each month I enter 100 trades, for example. So maybe B is the highest percentage of 80%. Okay, I pick out the B. Guess what? I will focus on the B. I will not listen, I will shut my ears from all the noises out there, whether you're talking about A can make a lot of money, C is better, D is good, okay? No. I'm going to shut off. I'm going to focus on my B, strategy B, and I'm going to work on it. Okay, now I'm going to go for another 100 rounds of trading in this strategy B, okay? And then finally, I structure out, okay, how I enter for strategy B. Then I realized, perfect, I found it. Now this strategy B will give me a good booster. Then I'll go on. Then I go on trading on strategy B only, okay, for months and months and months. After 1 year, then I take a look. Am I still making losses? No, no longer making losses, but of course, not 100% winning. Well, I still maintain 80%, okay, or maybe this year 70%, or maybe 1 or 2 years you will fluctuate. Definitely you will fluctuate because we are human beings, okay. But ultimately, finally, I finally get out of the crowd, the 90% losses. I finally walk out of this crowd, and I'm standing out here looking at the crowd. They are still in search of 100% winning formula. They are still searching for 100% good school. They are still searching, but I have found myself. I have found one good strategy, system, structure, and myself that suits myself very much. So you see, there's a lot of strategy that work, but do all the strategies actually suitable for everyone? It may not, correct? So finally, I'm walking out of this painful name loser. Okay, I finally walk out of it. So to maintain the consistency, I follow the structure. I follow the system, just follow very strictly. When there's no system, there's no structure, I won't enter a trade. That's how I maintain my consistency. That's how I found a good trading system for myself. Alright, so whatever goal out there is really there, but it can be one big mountain. Can you move it by yourself? You can't. So it may not be for you, correct? So end of the day, make sure you test them out, not by testing how good the system is, okay? Every system is good. You should back test yourself. Back testing yourself to see which one is the most suitable one for you. Alright, so that's how I found one for myself. You may see that, hey Eric, you have been repeating the same old thing when you are doing your daily Forex trading plan analysis. Of course, I am repeating myself. Do you know why? Look at the result here. Look at here. Look at this result. The result repeats because my analysis repeats. Correct? That's exactly the point. Do I want to have something new? Oh, do I have something new? You are so boring by watching your YouTube video. You are so boring. Yeah, I am boring. But who cares when I have the money? When I walk out of the crowd and standing up here looking out, the crowd out there, 95% they are still losing and they are still in search of formulas. And winning formula, 100% winning rate, 100 pips of profits. But I'm happy with what I have now because it gives me consistent profit that already beats all out there. Am I right? Okay, I don't mean by beats the system, but beating the 95% loser in the crowd there because they have the wrong mindset and they do not know all formula out there, whether they are teaching you how to grab 100%, 100 pips or 200 pips of profit, okay, or they are teaching you how to go with moving average strategy, price action, RSI, how to read all these kind of things. They are all good, but once again I repeat myself, I'm repeating myself again. Which strategy is the most suitable one for me? Okay, all right guys, so that's all for my sharing. So stop hopping around in search of 100% winning system and stop hopping around for a good strategy. Find one that testing not the system but yourself. Okay, all right, so this is everything from ACS Learning Hub. Remember to click on the like button, subscribe and ring up the bell. Share my video out, I really appreciate, because I'm sharing my experience with you before you learn the lesson. Right, I shall see you again guys. See you next video. See you.